Alright, check this, right? Before we even start this video, let's get a couple things clear. If you're the type of person that go to the gas station, right? Say you're the type of person that go to the gas station, but you going and you're not actually going to get gas, but you still park at the gas pump, and then I come behind you late for work. I'm already 10 minutes late for work, and I'm trying to put $5 on pump forward. Yeah, $5. I'm not a big YouTuber yet. We'll get there one day, but I'm trying to put $5 on pump forward, but I gotta wait 10 minutes for you to come out of the gas station because you in there buying chips and snacks and playing your numbers and all that, and you wasn't even getting gas. This video is probably not for you. If you're the type of person that to fill out a job application, right? You know you fill out a job application, it's like a 30-minute process. But say you 10 minutes into filling out a job application online, and then they ask you to upload your resume, and then you know the first time you upload your resume, it says the wrong format. The second time you upload your resume, it says the file's too big. And the third time you finally is able to upload it, and then the very next screen asks you the exact same information that you just uploaded on your resume, and you still go on with the process. This video is probably not for you, because I'm telling you now, like, if I upload my resume and the next screen is asking me the same question that's on the resume, this job ain't for me. That's a sign that the job ain't for me, because they gonna want too much. They gonna want too much out of you. You already know that. This video is probably not for you. And last but not least, if you're the type of person that go to McDonald's, right, and you order the 2 cheeseburger meal and tell them to add Big Mac sauce to it instead of ordering the number 1, the Big Mac meal, because you're trying to save about 37 cents, this video, you know what, this video might not be, because I try to be doing that. On some broke weeks, like, I go to McDonald's and get the number 2, the 2 cheeseburger meal, actually to put Mac sauce on there, because I ain't got enough for the Big Mac meal. I mean, I might have enough for the Big Mac meal, but still, you're trying to save some change for tomorrow. But anyways, none of these disclaimers had anything to do with this video, but let's get started.
Oh no, mama, don't you cry no more, no more, no more. I promise we gon' make it through. Oh no, oh no. DJ Bandana.
Hey yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. And if you're new to the channel, this is your first time on the channel. First of all, I appreciate you for checking out my channel. But this is your first time on the channel, or even if you're not subscribed, make sure at the bottom of this video, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Even if you watched some of my videos before, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, it means a lot to me. If you checked out any of my videos in the past, or if you heard me DJing on radio, or maybe I came to your city, DJ the club or something like that, you already know you tied in with the Bandana fam. Heavy shouts out to the Bandana fam. The Bandana fam been holding me down heavy too, especially with the little gaming thing that we got going on. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that right now, but we got a gaming division of the Bandana fam where we all play Xbox, PlayStation, PC gaming, all online, crack jokes and talk news and different stuff like that. But listen, that's not what I came here to talk to you guys about. We got a couple different topics we got to talk about today, Bandana fam. A couple people hit me up, just want to know my intake, is it intake or my take? Want to know my opinion on these couple situations right here. Now, I know a lot of people's probably thinking, like, why are you not talking about the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation? That's going to be a whole different video. I honestly believe that I did see the letter that Tekashi 6ix9ine wrote, but I think that letter is actually going to do more damage than it's actually going to help. I'm going to explain that in a later video. But listen, we got 3 topics we're going to talk about today. We got to talk about Future, because Future is definitely off the hook. He's in the clear. A lot of people are saying Eminem is hiding, and NBA Youngboy, sadly to say, he definitely took his L. I'm not going to say his first L, because we ain't going to get into that, but he definitely took an L today. First, we're going to talk about Future situation, right? So, with the passing of Juice WRLD, now, first of all, rest in peace, Juice WRLD, like that. With the passing of Juice WRLD, a lot of people was putting the blame on Future, because they were saying, and I seen the interview too with Juice WRLD, I believe it was Adam 22, No Jumper interview, where Juice WRLD was basically saying that the reason why he got hooked to all the stuff that he was hooked on because he was listening to Future music, you know, all that turn up, pop this, sip this, all that like that too. So they were kind of blaming Future. They were saying like it's Future's fault that he passed away. Now, I think it's wrong for us as a people to put that all on Future, to say that he's the reason why that happened to Juice WRLD. No, the reason why that happened to Juice WRLD is because Juice WRLD made a decision. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm being heartless like that too, but the fact of the matter is nobody forced him to do that. He did that on his own. I mean, God rest the dead, rest in peace to him, condolences to his family and all that. But that's not on Future at the end of the day. You know who I believe that? I'm not gonna say it's not fully on Future. Yes, he may have contributed to that culture by promoting that through his music, but a lot of Jeezy promote flipping bricks and all that, and I ain't got it for 17.5. I listened to Jeezy growing up. I wasn't out here flipping it for 17.5. First of all, it's not even 17.5 where I'm at in Buffalo, New York, so that was out of the question. But at the end of the day, I really believe that it falls. Future does have a little bit of responsibility of it, but it doesn't fall on him. In my perspective of it is, Future, if you do watch this by chance, don't let it all fall on you, bro. Like, it's not all on you. Like, I mean, it's at the end of the day, he made a choice. Yes, you may have contributed to it, but he made a choice at the end of the day. I think personally that a lot, and I say this a lot of times, it starts at home. It starts with parenting, and I'm not blaming his parents. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that his parents was wrong or anything else like that too, but it's the same way. Like, the way that I was raised was I was listening to Gucci, I was listening to Jeezy, I was listening to Jay-Z and all these different people. But at the end of the day, my mother, who I was raised by, made sure that I knew that I was ready for the world to know enough to not follow that stuff, to understand that it's just music, to understand that it's just entertainment, to understand that those things can hurt you. I mean, some people just use it recreational, some people overdo it. But at the end of the day, I think it starts at home. Is really on how you're raised. Like I said, I wasn't even able to listen to most hip hop music growing up, and when I did sneak and listen to it, my mom still raised me enough to know that this is the difference of right and wrong. So at the end of the day, it's a decision. It's a sad situation. I mean, everybody loses at the end of the day. I know Future gotta be going through it right now also, but I just wanted to say that just on my opinion of it. Like I said, y'all don't have to agree with me. That's just my opinion on it. Now, moving on to NBA Youngboy. So NBA Youngboy definitely just took a big L. I don't know how many people has been keeping up with NBA Youngboy music. I say right off the bat, I'm not the number one NBA Youngboy fan. I don't listen to all of his music. As of recently, I say like in the last 6 months to a year, I've really been taking a liking to his music. Like, you know, this kid is Jai Nice. He actually talking about some stuff that I can feel. But he dropped the record today. I think it's called Dirty Ayana. I don't know. These young kids, they names. But anyways, Dirty Ayana. And he basically flipped the Dirty Diana take and made it into like a remake. Now, the thing when you remake somebody's song, you either have to make it equally as good or better, add something new to it. This song was so bad, like, NBA Youngboy took such a L. I don't even like the original version of Dirty Diana, but after hearing NBA Youngboy's Dirty Diana, the song that he just dropped today, I kind of like the original better, and I didn't even like the original. Like, that Dirty Diana song was nothing that I would ever play on purpose ever in life. But after listening to NBA Youngboy joint, he basically, like, I don't even know what to compare it to. Like, he butchered that song. Like, it was horrible. Like, I can't even. His lyrics was okay, but just the song was horrible. Y'all gotta check it out. Just search on YouTube NBA Youngboy Dirty Diana or Dirty Diana remix or like that, and then hop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe it's not how the song out. But to me, the song was complete trash. But on the flip side of that, speaking of good music though, y'all know Griselda just dropped a project. What was Sheen? I was about to say Sheen Gun, but what was Sheen do? WWCD. Make sure y'all go stream that on all digital platforms. Shout out to them boys. Speaking of Griselda Records, you know they're from Buffalo, New York. They're from the same city from me, and they're signed. They have a deal with Eminem, Shady Records, and all that. Now, I was kind of trying to stay off of this topic only because when it's a legend, like I understand music a little bit differently than other people. I understand the industry a little bit differently than other people. And let me just give you a little bit of backstory, right? Well, I'll say this. A lot of people are saying that Eminem is hiding from Nick Cannon. Eminem is scared to respond. Eminem can't beat him in a battle. He's scared to rap him because he got all little battle rappers and stuff like that. I think that's so far from the truth. I think that Eminem has to be careful because when you're a legend, right? When you're battling somebody as a legend, the person that's battling you technically doesn't have to, in this era, technically doesn't have to make a better song. Technically they don't have to technically win. They just have to make something that's good, something that's okay. And a lot of people will be persuaded to say, oh, they crushed you, they killed you. Even if they can do 100 bars. Even if only 4 of the bars are actually good, they're going to say that, yo, he got you. Kind of the situation with Machine Gun Kelly, with MGK when he was battling Eminem. A lot of people saying that MGK just totally bodied Eminem. Honestly, I was one of those people. I'm not going to say he totally bodied him, but I liked it MGK songs better than Eminem's in that actual battle. Even though Eminem was lyrical, spiritual, I mean, he was going in with the words. He's definitely a better rapper. When you're talking about battling in 2019, a lot of times with these younger artists or these artists that's kind of more relevant right now, even Nick Cannon technically is more relevant than Eminem right now. That doesn't take anything away from Eminem. I'm just saying he's been chilling. He accomplished a lot. He's chilling. He doesn't have to be relevant. But when you're not as relevant, when you're battling somebody, you either got to go hard or you got to go home. Like, you got to come out, like, you got to put that one song out that's gonna make people listen to the first one that he put out and like, yeah, I don't know, I might just got the joint. So I don't think Eminem is hiding. I was looking at the comments. I've seen a lot of other people doing videos and all that saying, well, 50 Cent taking up for him, so he definitely lost. He got other people speaking for him. That's what he's supposed to do. Like, when you're a boss, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to. You don't have to respond back. If you're a boss, you don't have to respond back. You're supposed to. Not saying send your soldiers because 50 Cent is on that level too, but that's his man. He's supposed to respond back. If you say something about my man and well, not my, say if my man is in a, even if it's just my man, if you say something about my man and I'm in a position to do something to you as far as saying something back, then that's what I'm going to do. Sort of like with the Juice WRLD situation. I know, like, this is all allegedly because the full story hasn't come out, but it was basically saying that they were on the plane and the pilots and like that called the police, and when they got down, they seen the feds and all that, and Juice WRLD was trying to like swallow the pills to hide him and everything like that too, so they wouldn't get in trouble. When you're a boss, same thing like with Juice WRLD. He wasn't supposed to do that. Somebody else was supposed to either crush up that stuff and throw it out of the way. They're supposed to split up the charges with the little trees and stuff they had. As far as the ratchets, they're supposed to split that up between everybody. And because he's the boss, he's the bag. You're always supposed to protect the bag. So Eminem being the bag, being the boss, I don't fault 50 Cent for coming to his aid. I don't fault Obi Trice. Obi Trice not even signed to Shady anymore. Like, they probably don't talk on a daily basis anymore, and he still came to his aid. I don't think anything is wrong with that. Especially seeing how when Nick Cannon came out, he came out with a whole battle rap like brigade, like to come at Eminem. And even with Nick Cannon coming at him with all of these different people, I don't fault him. The reason why I don't fault him is because when Nick Cannon was married to Mariah Carey and Eminem was disrespecting his wife, you cross all line. Like, wives, kids, and girlfriend, like family and kids, that's something you don't mention. I don't care how much I'm beefing with somebody like that. Unless you do something to my family or my kids, I'm never going to involve them. So when Eminem doing that, I mean, anything goes. There's no rules in war. Like, where I'm from, east side of Buffalo, New York, there's no rules in war. There's no, I mean, you can get a fair one, but you might get jumped. Either way, it's acceptable where I'm from. So that's what I wanted to talk about, those three things right there. Eminem, NBA Youngboy, and Future being in the clear. Definitely, I know Future got to be going through it, though, honestly. Like, he got to be going through it. Regardless of the fact of if he feel that it was his fault or not, he has to be going through it right now to know that. And then we got people like Young Dolph, basically coming out saying now, like, yeah, Juice WRLD was my cousin. I think it was kind of a little distasteful, Young Dolph's post, because he was basically, I kind of took it as, and maybe it's just the way he wrote it, but I kind of took it as he was kind of clout chasing, because it's like, we never knew that was your cousin prior to this, and you said you knew this a whole long time ago, and then when you make this 2-paragraph stat, you saying, oh, I wish I could have had you in a Lamborghini and we was doing this, I wish I could have had you in a Rolls Royce and we was doing this, wish I could have had you in a Bentley, you was doing this. Like, why are you shouting out your cars and basically a rest in peace post to a family member that you kind of, like, not saying you disown, but you didn't have that same energy when he was alive. So I just think that was kind of distasteful. Nothing against Young Dolph. I mean, I like Young Dolph as a person. That's not like a diss or anything to him, but I personally feel like that was kind of distasteful with this situation. This Juice WRLD situation is sad. Like, it's crazy how like a lot of these younger artists, even like with XXXTentacion, hopefully I'm saying his name, rest in peace to him when he passed, how much that actually affects these young kids. And I was saying that even in the Juice WRLD video, like, a lot of these kids, the things they're affected by, we weren't affected by when we were kids, because like we were kind of really living in a reality of, I don't really know this person, or this person is doing this like that too. But it's just crazy because I look at a lot of my young homies is damn near in tears when they found out about Juice WRLD passing. I mean, it didn't affect me to the point where I was crying. It's like, damn, that's sad, that's messed up. I don't want to see anybody lose their life that young, especially for that reason, for something that could definitely be avoided. But at the end of the day, I mean, I got to give y'all the truth on this channel. It's a choice. You make a choice. Sometimes the repercussions of your choices are good. Sometimes it's bad. But you got to take the good with the bad. It's just like. But I want y'all to hop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation, especially this Future situation. Like I said, the media have been just dogging Future, saying that he basically the reason why he passed away. This Eminem situation. Y'all feel Eminem is hiding? You think he should respond? Honestly, I don't think Eminem has to respond. And if he does respond in 2019, it's kind of hard for him to respond, because even if he comes, say if Eminem does a response record and it's super hard, Nick Cannon already got 2 records out that's okay. So technically, a lot of the people's going to say like, well, M can't keep up with Nick, or it's going to be debatable, and it shouldn't be. You talking about Eminem and Nick Cannon. Nothing against either one of them, but you're talking about a debatable between Eminem and Nick Cannon. That's like saying a debatable between Jay-Z and Kodak Black. Like, yeah, they're both good artists, but come on, bro. Anyways, hop in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that good stuff, at DJ Bandana Black. Mr. Well Connected, if more respected, I'm out. Real quick, before we end this right now, listen, you know I always say I'm not one of the people who hopped on YouTube and put a DJ in front of my name. I do this in real life, and you already know what time it is. It's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to do me a favor. I'm about to play a clip of this song. This is Tone's View featuring Runaways called Make It Through. Again, this is Tone's View featuring Runaways called Make It Through. Links for the full video will be in the description. Links for the full video, his social media links and all that, so y'all can go follow him and show him some love. I'm just going to show you a small clip of this. I think the song is dope. I want y'all to leave some comments, leave some feedback. Let me know how y'all feel about this song right here. And if you're feeling it, make sure you click the link. Go show him some support. Follow him, check him out, and all that stuff. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, more respected. I'm out.
See my mama hurt, they'll see my mama cry. See granny looking down, her mama living in the sky. Mama had to hide her pain, she was living through the fight. 4 kids, 1 room, no heat, no light. Man, my mama got shot, mama got so many scars. DJ Band.